Lunges are one of the top 3 compound movements for the legs. Whenever I train legs, I am performing a squat, a deadlift, and a lunge variation. But today, let's focus on the lunge and why it is such a fantastic exercise. Here's the 10 benefits to doing lunges. Number 10, improved balance. The lunge is a unilateral movement. That means it trains one side of your body separately from the other. When you put yourself into a lunge or any movement that throws your body off balance, the body compensates by engaging muscles to prevent you from falling over. The more lunges you perform using different variations and weight, the more your balance will improve over time. Number 9, improved posture. The perfect lunge involves keeping your head up, shoulders back, and your spine straight. When you force your muscles to engage like this during the exercise, they will replicate this pattern during everyday life. When you strengthen the muscles that improves your posture, naturally your posture will improve as a result. Number 8, spinal deloading. If you are a regular gym enthusiast, like myself, then you're probably performing a lot of movements that compress the spine. So things like back squats, overhead press, and shoulder press. This can lead to arthritis or other back problems. But when you perform a quality lunge, your body is able to decompress the spine and take some of the strain out of it, minimizing the risk of degenerative diseases and back problems. Number 7, improved core stability. Even though this is primarily a leg-dominant exercise, there is a lot of core activation, so we're talking abs here. Greatly improving your strength in the abdominal region. Lunging in an upright position means that you need to engage both your back and your abdominals to keep you balanced and straight. Number 6, it works on weaknesses and muscle symmetry. Through a unilateral movement, you work one leg at a time, which can help to improve imbalances in the leg. When squatting, if you have a weaker leg, then one leg can compensate for the other, making it appear that they are balanced. But with a lunge, you can't hide that weakness. Your body will be forced to improve the strength in the weaker side so that you can lunge equally on both sides. Number 5, increased hip flexor flexibility. Tight hip flexors can cause all sorts of injuries, problems, and pains if they're not addressed and stretched. But you can both stretch and train at the same time with a lunge. Given the movement of the lunge, it naturally stretches your hip flexors as you perform the movement. The lower and deeper you go into the movement, the more of a stretch you'll receive from it. Number 4, improved glute activation. So squats are considered to be the go-to exercise for building that bum, building those glutes up. But in fact, the lunge actually has more gluteus medius muscle activation because you're using only one leg at a time. More activation means more muscle growth, and more muscle growth means bigger, stronger, and more visible glutes. Number 3, it's a functional movement and it will improve your injury resilience. The lunge is a functional movement, which means that they translate into use for daily or sport-related activities. So it's not just a vanity movement and has some everyday application. That being said, because it can be applied to different aspects of life, it helps to stress the muscle joints and ligaments for situations it could be injured in. Having strong, flexible legs and hips means you are less likely to fall over, and as a result, you're less likely to hurt yourself. Number 2, lots of ways to vary the movement. So there's many different ways that you can mix up the lunge, so you never actually have to be bored of it. From the simple bodyweight lunge to weighted back lunge, you can do it with dumbbells, or you could even do an overhead lunge with a barbell or just a stick. Variety will help prevent monotony, and as a result, you're more likely to get in the gym and work on your lunges, your legs, and of course your fitness. Now the number 1 reason that the lunges are just bloody amazing, and this is partly biased because it's my opinion to some extent, is that I see it as the complete movement for the legs. The lunge works the whole thigh and the buttocks area. The specific muscles that are being targeted are the quadriceps, hamstrings, and the gluteus maximus. If you only had time for one movement to train the legs, this would be the one to do. You're working almost all the muscles in the lower body as well as your core. I think personally they are better movement than the squat and the deadlift, but that's just a personal opinion and you should still absolutely be squatting and deadlifting. I don't want to hear any excuses about that. So, no more excuses. Make sure on leg day that you are incorporating the leg exercise of leg exercises, the lunge. I'll see you in the gym, guys. So guys, thank you so much for watching this. I do really appreciate it for you taking the time to just spend a bit with me and actually watch a video. If you have any questions, comment, and of course like and subscribe if you got something out of this. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. All the best. Peace. I'll speak to you really soon.